Hello and welcome back to our RedRun challenge in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, where today we are taking on a Giginox here in Tanzia Port. So let's go ahead and grab the quest. And that'll be this one right here, the Creeping Venom. But I'm just gonna check what these other quests are. Alright, yeah. Okay. Definitely some interesting stuff available, but we're just going to do this Giginox for now. Unfortunately, it's the only Giginox we get at this tier. So, yeah, could be better. Could be worse. Hopefully it'll give us 4 hides and like 2, 3 fearsome maws. That would be great. I've already got my items all set up. I don't need to grab any of those. So yeah, hopefully we kill this thing, it gives us everything we want, and we can go home happy. That would be great. Because if I could make the Giginox weapon, like even if I couldn't upgrade it, I would probably still use it over this one. So, yeah, kind of interested in that. And I drank a hot drink right off the bat so that I'd be able to grab all 4 of those. And there we go. Let's go find us a Giginox. Like we couldn't do last time. So it'll probably start in there, I think. Could be wrong. Hang on. This is probably an attack up dance. There we go. Nope, no Giginox here, which means maybe it does start in its nest type area. Nope. Which means in here. Wait, I heard Giginox. I guess I just wasn't looking in the right spots. Ah, yeah. Hiding around a corner, were we? What say we hop down, Instead of just screaming from the ceiling. It seems like a kind of big Giginox. Then again, I'm not super familiar with Giginox, so I can't say for certain. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a big one. Way to do an antidote dance before I ever got poisoned. Good job, Shakalakas. You did it and are super great helpers. I swear it's feeling a lot like this weapon has significantly lower than -30 affinity. There are times when it feels an awful lot closer to -100. And let's get rid of this before it can make too many Giggies. Wow, those are more durable than I expected. That took way more effort than I was thinking it would. So when Giginox hangs from the ceiling and does those like poison ball launches, it'll choose one player to target, maybe 2, depending on positioning. And the targeted player only has to dodge the first and the third because the second will go in basically the complete opposite direction of the first 2. Or of the other 2, rather. Not the first 2. So as with our last Giginox, we are going to be attempting to break the tail and the chest and the face, and hopefully not getting poisoned too many times in the process, because every poisoning is unpleasant. Uh-oh. So that time it targeted Kayamba. That's totally fine by me. I don't mind Kayamba taking hits. It's arguable that that is exactly what he's there for. Ow. Oh, I don't want to be near the tail right now. Getting hit by that poison bomb when you don't need to is not advisable. Ow. Okay, I need to look out for my health and my sharpness. Okay. Trying to grab one of my Shakalakas, but unfortunately Giginox cannot grab our partners. Now, if they brought Giginox back in a later game, it would be able to, but not this one. Well, hey, at least I got a hit on the chest there. Nope. A little too close. And looks like Cha-Cha wanted to do an antidote dance, I'm assuming. But got blocked by dancing straight into Giginox's poison attack like a huge dumb idiot. Which really is exactly what Cha-Cha is, so can we really fault him too much? Okay, this is probably another antidote dance. Hopefully it finishes this time. There we go. Unfortunately, unlike the detox horns our cats get in later games, the antidote dance doesn't come with a small heal. It's just antidote. Not that that's a huge problem. It's just not quite as effective as later stuff. You want to hop off the ceiling there, buddy? Oh, you're leaving. Got it. Ow. Unfortunately, being near the bitey end of a Giginox does have some drawbacks. It's not just the advantage of getting to hit the soft face when it's not raging. The drawback being, of course, that you're near the bitey end. Dang it. Don't know why I thought the poison would be done by then. But that is certainly why I jumped. Ow. That head stretches really far. It's a shame they don't count Giginox at its fully stretched length for your monster length after the quest. It'd be kind of interesting to see what the max stretch is. Because if you just go by the length that they give you, Giginox is barely any bigger than Great Jaggy. But if you go by the distance it can stretch, then it is significantly bigger. Also, it's significantly wider than Great Jaggy, so it's just kind of disappointing to see Great Jaggy level numbers. Like, Jaggy doesn't have those wide wings or anything similar. And that's what we get for getting a flinch during the egg laying. And of course it was more than just a flinch, it was a face break. I don't know why I'm going for the tail right now, though. I still need the body break. And until such a time as the Giginox enrages, we're not likely to get the tail break. Get off me, Gigi. So this Giginox seems to be tired right now. Yeah. So we're not gonna see a rage for a little while. So that just means we have a better opportunity to break the chest. Oop. Was kind of hoping you'd hold still a bit longer there. Ow. I kind of deserved that, not gonna lie. And that's our chest break, complete with Sparkly Drop. Gonna go ahead and grab that. Not what I was hoping for. Perhaps the least valuable drop it could have been. Ideal would have been a maw, but those are rare, so if we could have gotten a hide, that would have been cool too. Oh, someone's mad. Angry that I made you wait so long before I came in here? Is that it? I'm cool with you doing attacks that leave your tail exposed for decent amounts of time. Letting me get your tail break more easily is fine by me. I'm not so cool with you going up on the ceiling, though. I can't hit your tail up there. And all the time you spend not on the floor while enraged is time when your tail is gettable, but I can't get it. Didn't realize my weapon was unsheathed. Dang it. I bet you planned that, Giginox, putting that egg case there so that I couldn't run away from your poisoning. Because I can't go through the egg case, and I would have needed to. Ow. Can you not jump onto me? That'd be great. Okay, we are down to our own healing. Gonna go ahead and use a potion because we're in a little bit of a pinch right now. Don't want to leave my health that low. And yet I also don't want to use a Mega Potion because Giginox's main damage output is not in the form of just one-hit damage. Giginox is a poisoner. And therefore, it's all about the long-haul damage. Get off me, Gigi. Get off me, I said. This attack sure is boring. Especially when it's not going for you. We need this thing angry again. That's what we need. Because if it's not angry, I can't reliably get the tail. Because the tail is very hard, and my weapon is not very sharp. And therefore, we attack the belly, because the belly is the weakest spot. We might also hit the legs in the meantime, and that's just fine, because they can contribute to a knockdown. And we just hope that we can piss the thing off. And rather than using a dung bomb, I'm just going to shake free. We've got enough health to deal with this. See, we're fine. Way to flop onto your own egg thing. I wouldn't be able to convince you to be angry, would I? Also, apparently wouldn't be able to convince you to get out of the corner. Giganox, if you would get where we could hit you, that would be great. Because I can't hit you over there. Yeah, this is better. And there's the rage we wanted. And thus, the tail is available. Where are you going? I need you to be on not the ceiling. There's our tail break, so now we're free to just go where the damage can be dealt. Which is still the tail when enraged, and the face when not enraged, and the chest always. In fact, the chest more than either of the other two spots, but... I guess the chest is easier to get to than the tail, though sometimes the face is better than the chest. Just eating the ration because, and sharpening for the same reason. Basically, just making it so that I don't have to do it for longer. And incidentally, the reason I painted Giginox is because when it goes outside from that area it was in, there are 2 places it can go to, and not just one. And considering it doesn't just fly up where it is and go from there, yeah, can I have a little help? Anyone? Help? Shakalakas? Thank you. Though that was actually the baggie that helped. But yeah, considering the Giginox doesn't just fly straight up and actually goes into a tunnel and flies from there, it's a lot harder to follow the shadow. And as such, gotta make it so that you've got more than just the shadow to go on. Giginox, do you enjoy biting your own egg sac? That's the second time thus far we've enraged it out of roaring and thus caused it to roar. Yeah, there was no getting out of that for us. But at least we get a chance to cure our poisoning right there. Unfortunately, you can only ever get the one sparkly from any given Giginox. It'd be nice if, like, the first several times that you flinched its belly, you got a sparkly. But alas, it only comes with the break. I also find it amusing that breaking Giginox's belly, the one break that has no mouth whatsoever, is the one that's most likely to get you a maw. Because, like, yeah, that makes sense, right? Just like how putting earplug gems in your boots can make you immune to noises. Because everyone knows your ears are in your shoes. So where are you going, Giggy? Okay, I could go that way. I like how there's a wall of darkness that doesn't fully obscure the monster. Like, you could have just as easily not have had that and just had a back to the little tunnel a little further on. But then again, maybe they had to do that because otherwise the system would have had to render a few more polygons. And that would have been just barely enough to cause problems. I didn't program this game. I don't know. Nice noise, Giginox. So Giginox's roar, I'm pretty sure we are better off blocking. Ow. Get off me, Giggy. I think I'm going to go out here. That way we can use this hot drink in peace, use a couple more herbs, and then get back in there and probably have fewer Giggies for it. Because the little Giggies will despawn if you leave the area. Wait, seriously? You're having a meal when I didn't even... Like, most monsters won't eat anything unless either you placed it down for them or they only just entered the area. But Giginox was just eating something just because, I guess. That's interesting. I don't believe I've ever seen behavior like that. Dang it. Too early. I need to check on my farm after this quest. It's been too long. Dang it. Too early again. Buddy, I'd prefer if you didn't spit poison at me. Or just do anything poison related. That would be great if you just decided to stop being a poisoner and start being just a flab monster. And I'm not saying that I want you to get Baleful Giginox up in here, because that's a high rank monster, and I ain't high rank yet. That's a limp, though. Come on down. Me out. Okay. We got away from it well within the time we needed to. Be nice if I ended up actually getting a knockdown. But I think I might actually be doing too much hitting of chest and not enough hitting of leg to get a knockdown. Uh-oh. We almost got moved towards that poison bomb. That would have been unpleasant. Off the wall, please. Off the ceiling, please. There we go. On the ground. That's exactly what I needed from you. And I need more sharpness. Oh, good. You're out of rage. You being out of rage is good for me in terms of both your face is easier to get to than your tail usually, and in terms of your attacks will hurt less and be less frequent. Like, before I break the tail, I generally want Giginox to be enraged, but once that tail's broken, out of rage is preferred. Ow. Don't believe there was any direction I could have dodged and avoided that. Unless you want to eat a Gigi, you're not getting nothing with that. Got away from the poison bomb. Better to take a roar than to take a poison bomb hit. So you want to get back on the floor? Thanks. Whoop. Darn wind. That's another chest flinch. But unfortunately, as we've discussed, it means nothing other than, hey, the chest flinched. Now, Giginox, if you'd be so kind as to die, I feel like I've more than earned it. You limped a while ago, and I've been hitting you since. I just don't want you to become another one of those two-limp monsters. We've been using far too many antidotes. There we go. Not a two-limp monster. Now, give me some hides, please. And not unnerving ones, just Giginox ones. There's one. We need 4 from this Giginox to be truly happy. Pale extract. Why? Okay, we got 2 right now. That's good. With that, we would be able to make the weapon. But then we'd be screwing ourselves out of being able to go fight Cedeus later. And that's not exactly something I want to do, because then I'd be forced to go to high rank in Tanzia before in Moga. And that is not ideal. So we're going to hope for 2 more Giginox hides in the quest rewards. And if we don't get them, then at some point we're going to have to do that event quest with a Giginox in it. Because, yeah, that's our only other real... Well, actually, not real. It's our only other low-rank Giginox. So, we got him. No Maw, though, which is a little unfortunate. But we got the Giginox hides. Oh, wait, we did get a Maw. Nice. So that went almost as well as we could have hoped. And who knows, maybe Cha-Cha has a Maw for us. That would be great. So, Shakalakas, what you got? Well, you've got a lot of stuff. Mostly from the Giggies, though. That's unfortunate. How about you, Kayamba? Not even any stuff at all. Is it because of your mask? It might be because of your mask. So let's change it. Take your pincer mask. And we'll give you earplugs. Not that you really do much with earplugs. It's just we don't really have anything better. So, yeah. So having Shock or Cha-Cha in this mask is A-okay. Let's just see. Nope, still haven't unlocked an extra ability slot. I thought the mastery increased. Oh well. Maybe it was the other mask, the lantern mask, that had its mastery increase. And I just wasn't paying enough attention. That's probably it. So let's check our farm. Yeah, we definitely needed to check this because they're done doing their stuff. So let's cultivate something. Cactus flowers? I think cactus flowers might be the right answer here. Cactus flowers and thunderbugs. I'll go ahead and not use... Oh, wait. Thunderbugs are expensive. Yeah. So, just cactus flowers, then. Cactus flowers are cheap. So, now... we upgrade weapons. What's this? Why do I have this? I don't recall. But we can get this Shadow Saber. And oh boy, look at that sharpness. And sure enough, it does leave us with 2 Giginox hides left over. That's what we need. So, yes, please. Yes, I will equip now. So, it is actually less green sharp than the Carapace Mace. And pretty significantly less raw in exchange for just poison, so it... Well, after we account for the negative affinity, I think these end up being pretty close to even against most monsters. And we actually got all the stuff we needed here, too. Okay. I don't think we can fight Diablos in the village yet. But I'm going to check. If we can, we will. And if not, I might have to fight a Tanzia Diablos just to try and upgrade this weapon. But that might be foolhardy. What all do we have available in the village right now? Yeah, not Diablos. And we do have to do walk and roll, I think? Or do we? Alright, we needed to turn this in. Well, let's do it. We've got everything we need. So now... Okay. It's too small. Yep. Yeah, Chachi and the other one. That's their names. Actually, let's check the Moga forecast, because there is a laggy tomorrow. I kind of... Well, would I even be able to get a laggy horn from it? I don't think I actually would. Totally hip, huh? Well, let's go grab it, because we kind of need to in order to continue on. All right. So now that we've got that, we maybe have new quests available? Because it's special. Maybe. Hmm. Ooh. Okay, so now we've got Rathalos and Barioth and Diablos. Okay. We don't have to do a Tanzia one, and that's good. That's very good. Because this episode's over, and next time we're going to do a Diablos, so join us then for that. See you then, friends.